What's up, everyone, and welcome to Off the Top with Eric, Paris, and Red. I am your host, Eric, and joining me today are.
Yo, it's your boy P.
And you already know it's your boy Red.
How's it going, fellas?
It's going good, man. Real good right
Smooth,
now.
smooth.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it is officially October. Spooky
Yes,
season is here.
sir.
Yeah. Some would argue the best time of the year. Sweater
My
weather.
favorite month. I wish I was born in
Ooh,
October.
goddamn.
That's serious, huh?
Oh yeah, yeah. Desiree, what's
He just
that show that always be coming out that people be with them three witches?
hocus pocus.
Hocus pocus.
Yeah,
Yeah.
every Halloween Desiree on that shit. Like if
That's
anything,
your
Man,
yeah,
that's
that's
your
her
Halloween
thing.
movie.
Yeah,
I just asked my coworkers what's some good movies to watch for Halloween. I'm thinking they gonna send me some murder list. It was Hocus Pocus, bro. It sounded like the Disney Channel for all of Halloween. I said,
yeah. It
never
was Hocus
mind.
Pocus 1 and 2. Now that they got a
Yeah,
second one.
Disney
Yeah,
Disney Channel used to have like a good like they used to have the show called the movie Halloween Town. You ever see that shit?
I never watched it. I
Oh,
was a
that shit was
I
dope.
was Cartoon Network and a little bit of um, Nickelodeon, but Cartoon Network all the
Yeah.
way.
I seen a
What about
commercial
y'all? What
for
was y'all
another
cartoon?
Goosebumps. Wasn't is it a new
Yeah,
Goosebumps coming out?
yeah.
Is it
Yeah,
a
I just
movie
seen
or is it
that.
a show?
It's gonna be a TV show.
Okay. Yeah, because I
Yeah, I
remember the
seen it.
movie they did not too long ago had Jack Black in it, I think.
Yeah,
I,
not that one. Yeah, that was that kitty one. This one kind of kitty too, but this one is he go to the mansion. He get possessed by the spirit of the kid that died, and now he got it. Now he gonna kill everybody, but he's still a school teacher.
Oh,
So
mm,
all right.
yeah,
I'm,
yeah,
I'm for sure on that. Then I grew up. I had
yeah.
won a competition when I was in I want to say second or third grade, and I got a whole big ass case of Goosebumps book, and
That's
that's
Oh,
all
you
I
dope.
read
that's
through
all I
them.
read during the summer.
I said, have you guys read the Michigan Chillers book or know what they are?
Mm-mm.
Nah.
Okay. Now,
Oh no.
that is a Michigan themed kind of Ghostbusters book series. And
Mm.
the writer of them picks every book to be a region in Michigan. So you'll have like the
Mm.
Saginaw Spiders book, and it's about giant spiders in Saginaw, or
I'm gonna fuck with that. I'm gonna fuck with it.
yeah. So
Shit, they
it
just
was
need to follow my
every
damn
region
house.
had
All
its
these
own
damn
book.
spiders,
The
boy. Shit,
Detroit Killers. Is that what it's called?
I got. Shit, going to Detroit is just a
Yeah,
motherfucking nightmare in
no,
itself.
yeah,
Shit,
yeah,
you don't need
yeah.
to make a book about
It's a
The
it's
fuck out of
it's
here.
yeah. It's a it's a
That's
white
real
guy
That
that
was a
wrote
life.
the
very
book.
humble place.
That's
Yeah,
real
That's a
life.
very
You
nice
don't need to
place.
make no
yeah,
scary book.
yeah. It's a white guy that wrote that, so he probably just like it's a little dark over there.
The Detroit Raiders.
Shit, just make a
we're gonna
documentary.
we're,
Just
yeah, we're gonna stay on this side of the track.
hey, for real, Loki, I got a friend. You know Tyler. Shit, he said he'd
Yeah,
never come to Detroit. He said he'd never visit me.
What?
Well
Bro, it's not even that bad.
he'd visit Saginaw
it's
because I
not.
stayed in Saginaw. But he said when I lived in Detroit for the summer, he said he'd never come see me.
Oh, you talking about Pretty Boy Tyler.
Yeah,
Yeah,
He was just downtown like 2 weeks
yeah,
ago.
he'll go downtown. He won't come to ours. He won't come to 96 and Telegraph.
Okay. That's
to the
very understandable.
to the
Yeah,
hood. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. I was about to say, wait a minute.
I remember
Right.
when I
Boy.
was I remember when I was flying in from Denver to Detroit. There was two guys like in the line that were boarding that
Mhm.
were behind me, and they were
Mm.
talking out loud about like, oh yeah, where are you from? Like, oh, I'm from Royal Oak. You? Like, oh, I live down in uh Farmington Hills area. Like, yeah, Detroit's getting really nice. And there was one guy in front of us, this black dude who had no luggage with him, and he's just shaking his head the whole time because
Bro, I just did it.
Bro, me too. I was like, this what they doing now?
yeah,
Ah,
but like
Like, bro, I,
everything's Detroit in that
bro, every
area.
time when you leave Michigan, everybody, when I was in Miami, bro, it was people talking about, oh, I'm from Detroit. I'm from Detroit. I'm like, damn, what hood you from, bro? Oh, Farmington Hill.
Ogama. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, you not from Detroit. Stop saying that shit. And he literally stopped me and said, bro, if you from Michigan, you're from Detroit.
Yeah,
When you leave, you're automatically from Detroit. Because who's gonna remember I'm from Warren?
that's true.
Or I don't give a fuck. Don't say you're from
Well,
Detroit
no,
though.
no, no. That's facts though, because it's so much easier to say Detroit. Because when you say Saginaw, they're like, "Where's that?" and then you got to be like, oh, it's 90 miles north of Detroit because oh, I know Detroit, but no one knows.
Yeah.
No one knows the Native American sounding city names.
Man, but no, I feel like that was false claiming for a minute. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Shit,
Like,
like,
bro, I really grew up in Detroit.
Don't wear those colors around here.
You
bro,
feel me?
like the
I got
three,
robbed a few times.
yeah,
All
the
that.
three cities I
It's still
normally
nice. It's a
hear
nice
is
place.
Detroit, Flint, and Saginaw. Like if people try to describe where they come from, they say Flint,
Yeah,
Detroit, and
yeah.
Saginaw. But when you
And Flint
break
got
it
big from
down,
that nasty ass water.
yeah,
I guess low blow for
yes,
you. I don't know. I got to bring that up.
right, yeah, you famous for the
uh,
wrong
Man,
reason, infamous.
dog.
actually, yeah. Since we're on the topic of Halloween, and let's actually go back to. We'll try to do like leading up to Halloween. We'll do a Halloween episode, hopefully. But leading up to that, let's do like one topic every episode, Halloween related. So since we
Okay.
already started with the topic of Hocus Pocus, and like movies and stuff,
Yeah.
what do you think are the best Halloween movies for you? Like what's your favorite? It doesn't like it could be horror or it could be themed around Halloween. What are you always watching this time of year?
Jeepers Creepers.
Jeepers
Yeah.
1 and 2?
Two.
Oh yeah, two is the best
That
one.
You
movie,
better not say three. You about to say it.
there was a third one?
Yeah,
Thank you. Cut it out your memory.
Okay. Well, no. So I remember. So I think I told you this, P. I Jeepers Creepers 1 when I saw it as a kid, fucked my soul.
Yeah.
Like, I was fucking terrified as a kid. That movie
Mhm.
fucked me up for like 6 months. I was
Mhm.
I was done.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
Like walking around with a limp and shit.
yeah. Yeah, my dad used to take me to the drive-in theaters a lot, and this was the time. I think it was me and my cousin Jasmine. We had went to go see Jeepers Creepers 2, and the scene that I never forget is when he was hanging upside down and he licked the window.
Mm.
That shit scarred me for fucking life. Because
Damn.
when I came, because he like you actually seen his face. It wasn't just like quick flashes. He snatched
In
somebody up.
details, yeah.
That was like,
Yeah.
oh,
So
I'm in your fucking grill. I'm seeing teeth, and then the tongue. I was like, oh,
yeah.
and he was looking at the black
Hold
dude.
on.
And I was like, oh shit.
Okay. Hold on. Explain to someone that hasn't seen Jeepers Creepers like what the basic premise is.
So Jeepers Creepers is what's it? Every 30 years or 20 something years?
25.
Yeah, something
Yeah.
like that.
All right. So every 25 years, this I don't know, being alien, whatever, basically awaken, and he get what was it 24? No, 3 days, right, to
Yeah,
eat.
it was a little bit.
So pretty much, this dude is a fucking menace. He can't fucking die. The only way he fucking perishes when his time is up. So he's
Mm.
fucking shit up. And for some reason, when he eat people, he get their intelligence, their likeness and all that shit. But this motherfucker is the fucking goat. He's throwing shurikens of fucking nails and teeth, just going through
Belly
bus tires
buttons.
and
Yeah.
shit. And the
Yeah.
first one, they really didn't get into it. They were just kind of like a lore type of thing. But two, this motherfucker was out there. And this
Mm.
dude was getting shot. He got hit with a fucking spear in the face, and he still wasn't going down. It was just happening. His time was fucking up. But he was terrorizing these kids that won the state championship or something. And fast forward, this motherfucker was hungry. He was getting them. He was getting them bitches. He got the fucking coach out of there. Like it was a dog. He ain't dog. All right, you know how motherfuckers always say the black people die first in movies. He ain't give a fuck. He was getting all them shits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dog, like he was snatching. So, dog, and the fucked up part about it, he had these wings. Dog, I never forget this motherfucker bust through the fucking
Yeah.
roof of the goddamn bus and snatched dude head off. Dog, I should have
Yeah.
not been watching this shit as a 12-year-old. I was between like 10 and 14. I can't remember, but dog, when I came home, I swear to God, I slept in my mama bed for like 3 months. Like
Yeah.
no fucking lie.
Mama,
No,
don't let me go.
I'm not even judging. That shit's real. Like Jeepers
Bro.
Creepers was one that I was like, what the fuck was I thinking watching
Dog.
that?
Yeah.
And now, mind you, a couple episodes, well, shit, about 10 episodes ago, I was telling you about how I was fucking vividly hearing the motherfucking Halo grunt. Now, mind you,
Yeah.
I'm hearing the Jeepers Creepers nigga. The Jeepers Creepers. Where do you get
Where'd
those
you get them
peepers?
weepers?
Bro, and I tell you, and then you know how I never slept like my mom would sleep at the head of the bed. I always slept at the foot. That's just how I was. So when I slept at the foot of the bed, the way my mom's door was at, I'm looking directly into darkness. So I'm fucking
Mm.
paranoid, just thinking Jeepers Creepers just waiting for my mom to just fall asleep, and he just licking his chops. Like, oh yeah, we about to get you, boy. That's all I'm hearing seeing in my head. I fucking fall asleep, man. Jeepers Creepers was that deal, and you couldn't
So
kill him.
despite all that, you still watch it like almost
Oh no, I mean I
every
know it's fake
Halloween.
now. Shit,
Okay,
after
but like
25,
so
hey,
so so hold
there
on.
you
Now
go.
you like can enjoy it and just like it's not a big
Yeah,
deal.
yeah, because
All
I'm
right.
grown as hell now. But it's funny because what was it? Was Jeepers Creepers 3 the prelude to one?
Right before, no, it was the prequel before. Was that Reborn? Right?
It was a
Yeah,
remake, like starting all over.
No, it was called Reborn. So
Okay.
Reborn ends with the school bus driving right past you,
yeah,
and then
yeah,
you
yeah,
see
yeah.
him getting his car pulling off. So it's really a 1.5.
Okay, yeah,
Oh,
I
okay.
can't remember because I remember when the old dude was
Very
older.
dumb.
'Cause remember at the end of the movie, he was like, "Oh, he got like a couple hours before you wake back up." Did they
Mm-hmm.
ever do a sequel after that, or no?
No.
Okay, all right. Well, I'm thinking of something else. But anyway, that shit. After 25 years, I'm thinking about shit. Damn, another 25 years. So by the time I'm 35, they should be making another one if they want to, and we'll
Yeah,
see
yeah,
how it
yeah.
is then. Cause dog, that shit was ooh wee.
It was good though. It was real good. And then I like the one part that you talked about because when he ate a heart, you shot him in the chest. He didn't die off that because now he got 8 hearts. Well, the strength of 8 hearts in him. And if he ever got fucked up, he'd go find that exact piece that he needs to replace and keep going
Mm,
and keep going and keep going. And then if you watch part one, it show you that how long this motherfucker been alive because he had
mm,
people like attached to his walls, and it dated far. It dated so far back. It was showing people with wooden teeth. So it was
yeah.
letting you know this motherfucker
Like
back.
colonial times.
Yes,
Yeah.
he been around for a very long time, bro.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that shit was good. Though.
And
That
that
shit was good.
storytelling, it made it seem like it was fucking real. Like the way they did it
Yeah,
as a young person. Like now it's just like,
for
oh, it's a
sure.
movie. But back then you like,
Cause
damn, 25 years? Like shit, when is
Yeah.
it?
and I feel the same way just off the strength of around that time I was watching what's that fuck that movie called? Texas Chainsaw Massacre. And the
Yeah.
way Texas Chainsaw Massacre was filmed looked like Jeepers Creepers 1 filming. So I was like, in my brain, both these bitches real. You know,
Jesus, yeah. Hell
you
yeah.
feel me? Texas Chainsaw Massacre real, so that make Jeepers Creepers real.
Yeah.
Bro, I was terrified. I was terrified.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
been a while.
OG. Good.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's been a while since you actually watched a movie that gave you true horror like
Yeah,
that did.
yeah,
I don't know if we just grew up and we just don't phase us anymore because we know shit fake. Because now everything is
yeah.
just jump scare. But the storytelling, that's the thing I feel about movies now. They don't have that same detailed storytelling. I think it's just like, oh, Ross, scream, scream, scream. Like the
Yeah.
closest thing to good storytelling was The Conjuring 1 and 2.
Oh, that's really yeah. That's why them films is up there for me. I like those.
Yeah, that's the
You
closest
know.
thing to good storytelling. Everything else is just like quick jump scare, and that's it.
Yeah, nowadays, like you can tell, like when if it starts to get really quiet,
Yeah,
there's something loud that's about to happen soon, like a
Yeah.
jump scare, or
yeah. Or they'd be like,
yeah, yeah,
and I'll
yeah,
be like,
Hmm. Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
Very formulaic. You kind of know what's
yeah.
happening. All right, Red. What about you? What are you watching every Halloween season?
I'm watching all of the motherfucking Fast and the Furious movies. Yeah,
For
family.
Halloween.
Damn.
Sorry, no, I'm fucking with you.
For Halloween.
They gonna be in this
I'm
race
gonna fuck
car
around and
gear and
watch.
shit. Get the helmet.
Family. Yeah.
I'm watching Scream though, bro. I'm watching every Scream I can think of. Man, I love Scream.
Did you watch the
Scream
new
is a
one that
good.
just came out, or the
Hell
newest
yeah, I
one?
watched that bitch in theaters, bro. Stop playing with me.
Yeah, that
They had
one.
old girl from Wednesday and that bitch, bro.
Yeah.
Jenna
And it made
Ortega.
it full circle too. So I was
Hmm.
like, that's really good for me.
Were
And
you
then it
happy with
made it
it?
to the point where if they wanted to, they could spin it off and finally make the daughter the killer. You know what I'm saying? So Hey, she gangster with it. I
Yeah, I
like
like how
her.
they broke the fourth wall with that one. Like, obviously, they played on each other. Like, oh yeah, this is gonna happen.
Yeah, yeah.
So
And they did
they
that
kind of
part where
laughed
she
at
was still
themselves.
kind of like, yeah, she still was kind of like hearing the voices. She was seeing it, and I'm like, "Yeah, let's play this off. It might be good. But they still saying the first screen, the first Ghostface is still alive.
Hmm.
Mm.
Yep. They had to rewrite was it the second or third movie? And he was supposed to be still alive in there. So off of 1 and 2, he's still alive. He never died. 3, they just made him a background character and switched a little bit up on it. So in my head,
Hmm.
he's still alive. They can play off this next one and say, "I told you he wasn't dead."
Yeah, because there was a lot of
Hmm.
You know?
copycats at that in
Yep,
the
yep,
last movie.
yep.
So yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that first one was my favorite. I love that one.
most
I
definitely.
love
It
I
was
love how
so
they had
good.
that one character. He's played by Jamie Kennedy, but he was like this horror movie expert, and he was
Yeah,
calling out
yeah.
like, "All right, here's the rules, here's the tropes," and then
Mm-hmm.
everything that he listed down was started to happen. It was like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah.
Hmm.
The newer one got that black girl. She is that exact character over again.
Hmm.
She was
Yeah,
like,
she was
"All
the.
right, I love scary movies. This is what happens in every scary movie. We can't split up. We can't do this." And she was calling that shit out like, "Oh shit, he about to die because he doing the dumbass shit."
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the fourth wall breaking I was talking about. Yeah, she was that
Yeah,
Yeah.
person.
yeah,
And it worked because
yeah,
us black people, we all say some shit. Now it'd been weird if
yeah.
not a
I'm
person
glad they let
not
that be
black would have
her.
said some shit like, "Man, get the fuck out of here."
Yeah. And then what happened when the roommate? She called out the roommate. She said, "You know what? It's always the person you least expected. And where did you come from? I respond to this. I think it's her. She's the killer. She's the killer." She kept calling it out. And she was like, "It would be so far fetched for a random person to do this. And I vetted her and I did this." No, she was the killer. Well, her family
Hmm.
was the killers. But yeah, that shit was good though. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
It
That's
wasn't
dope. That's
scary,
dope.
but it was more so good.
yeah.
It's suspenseful. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure, for
All
sure.
right.
Yeah,
So
that's
what
cool.
about Paranormal Activity? All what 4 or 5 of them now? Or is it?
Paranormal
Yeah,
Activity.
Six of them hoes.
yeah, 6.
Um,
Me and Des were you like I think shit. I want to say around this time we watched like 1 through, or we'd go in order, however the order was. I can't remember, but we'd
Hmm.
watch all of them pretty much. Back in the
I'm
day,
only
them
a fan
shits
of
was
the
scary
first
too.
one.
The first one.
Hold on. I don't wanna fuck up the little list though. But tell me, y'all was fucking with the Blair Witch Project.
yeah.
I seen it. Yeah.
That
Well, I mean,
that
yeah, Paranormal Activity and Blair Witch Project, they're kind of the trope of the found footage film.
yes, yes,
So, like,
Hmm.
be it a Ring doorbell camera or just a
yeah.
camcorder you found in the woods.
That shit had me. I was scared to go in my backyard.
Bro, didn't
For
they?
real.
I could have sworn they said Blair. Like growing up, I could have sworn they said Blair Witch Project was real. Like I grew up thinking that shit was real.
Well, yeah. That was kind of like the guerrilla marketing. Like they
Mm-hmm.
didn't
Oh,
really
okay.
do like regular billboards and TV ad slots. It
Yeah.
was
Yep.
just kind of this person to person, like, yo, have you seen this movie?
Yeah.
So
And
it
they
kind of had
spread that
this, yeah, it had this very
beautifully.
much underground, like, oh, this might be real kind of feel
And,
to
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
and also
I
they
grew up thinking that shit was real for real.
Bro, and also what they did too was they made a fake website to make it seem like it
Mm,
was real. And in certain places they had newspapers and they had a little article inside the newspaper and it was passing around. Like they did it
Hmm.
so low key, it really was planting the idea that that shit was all
Shit,
real.
that's why I thought it
have,
was real. Then shit.
have you guys ever seen Donnie Darko?
Mm-mm.
I don't think I did.
Okay, it's got Jake Gyllenhaal. It's one of his first movies,
Okay.
and it basically he's a kid that is kind of like messed up in the head, like he's on a ton of meds. He comes from like a wealthy family or whatever. But
Mm-hmm.
then throughout the movie, you kind of start seeing like, oh, like he is kind of like scratching the surface of time travel, right? And there's a
Mm-hmm.
lot of stuff that he can kind of see before it happens, and then he realizes he can actually manipulate things outright. But that
Mm-hmm.
movie has a ton of different like books in the movie and websites in the movie that you can actually go to in real life and kind
Mm,
of get more clues of what really is going, because the movie is it's one of those movies that you have to see multiple times to kind of figure out what's going on. Like,
gotcha.
Right.
so it's one of those movies, like it's one of those multimedia, like kind of experiments that there's books to it, there's
Yeah,
online videos to it, and there's a whole website to it aside
Mm-hmm.
from the movie itself. But yeah,
that's
just a
dope.
lot of integrated stuff.
It gets you really drawn in.
Mm.
Yeah,
I'm
because you got
fucking
to do
with it.
some real life investigation. So when you go watch it,
Yeah,
it bring that playback factor, that replay factor.
Oh
for
yeah.
sure.
Yeah, for
So
sure.
what about the movie Signs? Did that shit scare you?
Oh, I love Signs.
Wasn't that the one with
No,
the
it didn't.
alien? He got
Sixth
hit.
Sense scared me more.
Yep. M. Night Shyamalan with Mel Gibson in the crop circles.
Yeah, it didn't
Yeah,
do nothing for me.
it's a
Yeah,
good
I
one.
mean, shit. The only
Honestly,
thing I remember was that alien walking past. I was like, oh shit. I was like, yeah, we
yeah, with
done.
Joaquin,
We're
yeah,
done.
Joaquin Phoenix in the fucking closet watching it, like, move, children, move.
Yeah, yeah. I was watching it with my dad, and I think when I seen that alien, I hid behind my dad, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm good."
No,
Turn
to,
this off, pops. Turn
yeah,
it off.
to me that was very similar to was it War of the Worlds?
Oh, that was an old
Oh yeah,
movie.
that
Yeah,
was
or
old too.
well,
Yeah,
how at the big reveal at the end was that War of the Worlds. Oh, the aliens couldn't handle the organisms in the atmosphere,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then with Signs, oh, the aliens somehow are afraid of water, like it fucks with them. You know?
man, that was weird though.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Because the War of the Worlds, didn't they figure out that those creatures was underneath the earth for a real long time? They said they wasn't getting transported here.
yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, they kind of should have already been used to that a little bit,
Yeah.
at least something.
Yeah.
But yeah, pretty decent movies.
What
But yeah, I'm gonna
movie? Before,
go ahead.
before you go to what movie was it where it could have been a video game, but what they was absorbing the water? It was like big ass fucking machines or like big ass ships absorbing the water, and they had to figure out how to destroy it. I think it might have been a video game.
I feel like I know what you're talking about, but I can't think of it.
It was like they looked like kind of like octopus, and they was absorbing the water. It was kind of like a little tornado absorbing all the water, and it was going from planet to planet, basically absorbing water because that's how they sustain themselves. I just can't remember was it a movie or a game.
Oh, that Battle L.A. Is that the
Yeah,
one you're
They was
thinking of?
taking water?
I think so. That's the one that had Aaron Eckhart, and then
I
like
like that movie. I don't
yeah,
remember them taking water though.
yeah, that one kind of reminded me of the Godzilla movie that took place in Hawaii and L.A.,
Hmm.
where it was like soldiers on the ground while this crazy shit's
Yeah,
going on. Yeah.
I like that part.
But yeah, to answer the movies that I always listen or watch this time of year
Hmm.
is The Thing, like
Oh, that's pretty good.
not the black and white
mm,
one, but the one from the like 70s and 80s. That film to me, like, it is perfection. It's one of the best movies, period. Like, not just horror movies. Like, it's
mm,
so good. Like the effects in that movie, like you see like the stuff they did that on the cheap, and then it pays off like with the tendrils and shit. It's a
Hmm.
perfect like horror movie.
Okay.
And
mm.
then after that one, I would have to say, man,
Shit,
The
Independence Day was
Thing.
pretty good, even though it really wasn't horror. But I guess it depends on who you were when you was growing up watching it.
Yeah, well, I'd have to say, shit, I just had it. Independence Day,
Insidious.
Alien.
Oh, damn, that was good.
Oh, yeah,
Alien's a good
Damn.
one. Alien's a
I
good one.
used to watch all, bro. That's the first one shook me. That monster drooling.
yeah,
Hell
yeah.
yeah,
And then the tongue had the little mouth too.
Yeah,
yeah,
Boy,
that shit was dope.
that was.
Like
You got some good. You got a good list.
Alien.
Well,
I have you ever played
fuck
Alien
no,
Isolation?
no. I'm a
I
gangster.
watched
I
Let's
play good
Plays. I don't
isolation.
fuck with
I
that.
watched a
Hell
Let's
no.
Play of it. I didn't play it, but to
Hmm.
me, I'm like, holy shit, that is a good adaptation for a movie. It's
Okay.
good. It's good.
And then the
Well,
higher
fuck it. We'll
difficulty,
play.
that shit get even smarter too. Like if you hide
Yeah,
under a desk and there's nowhere else, like if the alien come down out of the little vent and it's only one table, he's gonna look under that fucking table. So don't be retarded
yeah,
and look under that
Damn.
fucking table because he
yeah,
gonna look there.
yeah. If you're someone that hides in lockers all the time, it's gonna start checking the lockers first. You know,
Damn.
like it,
Oh
it
yeah.
learns from what you're doing, and it will fuck with you.
Okay.
Like it's like
Yeah, I never thought about even trying to
when
play
it
that
starts
game.
like walking around on your level and it sees that you kind
Hmm.
of ignore it, it realizes, oh, you're going to be on that level, so I'm going to stay in the vents now. Like, so you can't see where I'm at. It's like,
Yeah,
oh
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Yeah,
It was-
that
I'm
game,
about to watch a
boy,
Let's Play when I get off.
man, that game is real. Like, and then for it to be a game, the graphics is so good, you kind of forget that you're watching a fucking game.
yeah,
It's kind of like an
very good.
animated movie in a sense.
Mm.
Okay, okay.
But I did. Desiree, she was telling me that they making a Five Nights at Freddy's movie. Did y'all hear about
Yep.
that?
I was about to bring that up
Yeah,
earlier too.
my nephew's been all on that. He's
Yeah.
at that age.
Have you watched any Let's Plays of that?
No, to me that was never like my thing. Like
Yeah,
I know
I
of
watched all
Five
five
Nights
of
at
them.
Freddy's. Like I know of them, but like not
Mhm.
enough to be like, ooh, I can't wait for the next one. You know?
Yeah, I watched
But yeah,
Markiplier play all of those, and them shits they get to your ass too. I mean, yeah, it's just jump scares, but once you forget a jump scare is coming, you start to feel the suspense as he's playing.
yeah,
Yeah.
So you're like, oh shit, I got this security door down, but my battery's running out. So you looking at the fucking battery like, hey, don't forget about that fucking door. So you talking to his ass
Mm.
like, hey, and then that motherfucker buried. Ah, I was like, oh shit. I know
yeah.
something's gonna
Okay.
be good and scary when I'm over here squinting like, oh. That's how
You
I used to
clenching your
get.
butt cheeks.
Yeah.
No, that's how I
Gotta
used to
turn the
get
lights
past
on.
scary movies back in the day. I used to be like, watching with one eye. No fucking lie. I was not one of them motherfuckers like, ooh, yeah, let me see all this. And like, hell
Yeah.
no.
That was me. If I wasn't fully open, like eyes on every part of the screen, I was gonna get got. And I didn't want to get got, so I had to focus all the time.
All right. What
All
about
right.
games? What about games? Like what are?
Scary games.
Yeah.
Well, we know his is Halo.
That's not a
Hell
scary
yeah.
one. See, well, that's not a
Back in the
scary
day.
one.
No,
Yeah.
back in the day.
Okay.
It was just the fact that I played it so much or watched him play it so much.
Oh shit!
That's how they sound.
Yeah. Shit. What was a good one?
I never played
Because
scary.
we did say Alien Isolation. That is a good
Mm-hmm.
scary movie.
I for sure ain't. See, I'm not the type of person that plays scary games. It's like shit. You
Mm.
already know. What was that game? Dying Light. I ain't play that bitch until me
Oh,
and
that was
you.
good.
I
Dying
ain't
Light.
play that bitch until
Oh
me and you
yeah.
beat the campaign with story mode. And then when it was like, oh yeah, you gotta do this alone. I was like, what? I could do it alone.
By
You gotta
myself.
yeah. No, hey, hold on. We got a story, dog. I don't know if we had told you, but me and
Okay.
E was fucking with
Do
these damn. All right, I'm
do
gonna
you
let
want me to say it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So okay, for people that don't know what Dying Light is, it's basically in a universe where there's zombies, you know. There's zombies walking the earth, but you have to kind of like parkour run through these city streets and try not to get grabbed and killed, right? But there is one kind of zombie creature that's like the mega one. They can like crawl on walls and shit. They can jump 20 feet in the air. You don't fuck with them, right?
Yeah, they call it
Mhm.
volatiles.
So yeah. So me and Paris were doing a mission together, and you had to go through, I think, underneath like city tunnels. So you're
Yeah.
walking through city tunnels. There's no windows. There's no way to get out except for just going to the end of this tunnel. You know. So, anyways, you can see a little mini map. You can see like the red ones and the yellow ones that are coming at you, and it's like, okay, avoid that area, right? So me and P are walking down this fucking tunnel, and there's a locked door to the left, right? And then I stop and look real quick and like, oh, there's a couple volatiles at this door. Let's get away from this fucking door. I keep moving, right? P for some reason decides to talk shit to these volatiles. So I see P, his white dot, and there's 4 volatile dots on the other side of this door. I see about 3 volatile dots coming behind P through the tunnel. So they're in with us now. So I'm like booking. I'm like, oh shit, we got to get the fuck out of here. And then I hear P. He must have stopped, looked to his left, and he went, oh shit.
All right, no, I'm gonna tell you my part of it. So I'm over here talking cash shit, like we over here just fucking around, trying to, we just shooting the shit. So It's this fucking metal ass door with a little slit in the middle. So I'm looking at these volatiles like they trying to get at me. I'm just looking at their fucking eyes, right? I'm talking cash, money, shit. Talking, I'm not paying attention to nothing. So he all the way down the fucking tunnel. He like, hey P, let's come on, let's go ahead. I'm like, all right. I turn the fucking round. It's three of these hoes that stare me in the fucking face. I'm like, oh shit! I'm talking about I dropped my fucking controller, dog. I tell you, I jumped so fucking hard, dog. Cause imagine talking shit to some motherfuckers and they turn around and these bitches can, dog. They waited. These motherfuckers did not. No, they did not fucking attack me. That's why I didn't know. He over here saying seeing three dots. These bitches just standing there like, oh, what's good, bro? You talking shit? I was like, how the fuck? I was like, oh shit! I'm talking about I'm talking about my voice went about 10 decibels higher. Like I sounded like a little bitch.
So I'm like, so I'm solo running down this hallway, and I hear P go, "Oh shit! Oh my god!" You know, and I'm like, "Oh fuck!" You know, like freaking out. P fucking passes me. No, he fucking passes me. He got past me. And those volatiles, they didn't fuck with me at all. They kept going after me.
Bro, they heard what you were saying.
At that point, I wish I was live streaming because we would have been famous off of that shit, dog. That shit had me crying.
Bro, I'm fucking terrified. He goes past my shoulder, and then three volatiles. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Bro,
fucking his ass down.
Could you imagine? That's kind of like you over talking shit to some pit bulls on the other side of the fence, and then you turn around and two of them bitches like right up on your ass. Like, what's good, bro?
What up, homie?
Bro, when I tell you, I don't, dog. You can feel the adrenaline through the controller through him because I know my character was like, bro, what the fuck? Because you know how in that game when you run super fast, they kind of do like tunnel vision where you see the wind. That's all I fucking seen. I didn't even see E. I didn't even know where the fuck he was at. I was like, hey, I'm cussing E out as I'm passing. Like, why the fuck you ain't say shit? Dog, I'm fucking mad and scared at the same fucking time. But thankfully, I think it was a little bit of daylight. So when I made it past the end of the tunnel, you know, they stopped chasing me. Dog, I wish that shit was live streamed because I would laugh at that shit hardcore every fucking day. That shit was so fucking hype.
God.
That shit was hype.
But yeah, you're not playing that shit by yourself. Yeah.
Hell no. Hell no. Shit, what's another one? Shit, a lot of times I don't be watching really playing scary games. I mean, I watched Duke Nukem with James playing it, but that I don't know if that's really scary though. I mean, I guess it could be as a
back
kid.
then, it was oddly scary. Yeah, like I say, back then it was like hella scary from how they used to pop up in the rooms and be right behind the walls, shit like that.
Resident Evil.
Oh yeah, that was good. That was a really good game.
Which one? Which one in particular?
My favorite is 4 with Leon.
Yeah,
that's my.
I will say all the remakes that I've seen and like the newer stuff that's come out in the last 5 years or so.
Yeah,
top notch. Like
for sure,
go play those.
I watched them. I was just talking about this with my coworker, bro. We was talking about how we watched the movies, the animated series movies. Those are way better than the live action. But and all the games, bro. I started off with motherfucking 1. I played 2. I skipped everything else until it got to 4. And 5 was amazing. I got 6 right now, but that's more actiony. When it go up and up, it went to action. Then they brought it right back down with the what was that? The new remake of 7. Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Limited ammo? Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah, when dudes start punching boulders and shit, that's when I stopped kind of fucking with
it.
Yeah.
But when
I will say
back down to earth, feels like, oh shit. Still ain't playing it, but I like that shit though.
Yeah. It's always better when they do the more grounded stuff than the crazy, you know, like, oh, now you have a minigun. Like, okay.
Come on, bro.
Yeah. But like I will say, not necessarily. I mean, I guess you could say it's a horror game, but to me, it's like now having played it, to me, it's still one of the best stories in video games. It is the Walking Dead Telltale game series.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh
That
yeah. I played
is
all them
such a
shits. Hell
good.
yeah.
That is such a good story. There
yeah.
is scary moments in it. It's based in the Walking Dead show
Mm,
universe, but it's probably one of the best stories I've played a video game. It's so good. Like
okay.
it's very
Yeah, it
good.
kind of hurt my heart when
I
they
watched a couple.
got so not sold, but when they stopped getting funding or whatever.
Mm, yeah, yeah.
Cause
Telltale
now
did a lot of good
I'm
ones, but
yeah, because
For
now we
sure.
got Clementine just walking with AJ. They don't know what the fuck going on
yeah,
afterwards. What was it good? The
yeah,
Frontier? That was the last one.
yep. Got to see AJ boss up.
Yeah, because the way I played the story, shit, AJ killed old girl. He was like, "Oh, don't do it," but the way he watched me, so I couldn't control his action. So he just
Mm.
like,
Hmm.
"Oh yeah, you a no mercy ass motherfucker." Bow.
AJ will remember that.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, is this the one where they had a knife and they stabbed in their leg or something like that?
It's like a cartoony magazine,
Yeah, but
comic book
it was like
cartoony.
two black kids, right, and the older white lady, right?
Mm.
I
On
mean, you
like
could
a
have been
boat
watching
or like.
like a different story of it because it's
Yeah,
different
that
different
was yeah
seasons.
that was a cool thing about the story was that it what decisions you made would progress into the next episode you played. So
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
like you could have multiple different endings depending on what you did, and then like the characters around you would be influenced by your decisions.
Gotcha.
So like if you were a cold-blooded killer and just killed people without asking questions, the kid that you end up raising later on, AJ, he would become kind of cold-blooded and not really empathetic, So you had to be
Mm-hmm.
careful about what you were doing.
I like that. I like that better than Starfield. You kill somebody, they all be. I lost empathy for you.
Oh
I
yeah.
lost empathy for you.
I was telling P there's one guy that you have to find and he's got like a bounty ship, he just
Yeah.
collects a bunch of old stuff. And I must have killed like 30 dudes in this hallway. And
Oh,
then
now I know what you're talking about. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I finally came toe to toe with him and I shot him and then he gives up. He's like, okay, okay, you know what? You're good. You
Mm-hmm.
can leave. You can leave. We're all good. Like everything's fine. And like literally at his feet are like 20 dudes that he was, chilling with an
Yeah.
hour ago.
Yeah,
I
yeah, I know.
did that same mission.
Yeah.
But did you
Fatal
guys ever play
Frame.
Fatal Frame?
I
Old
heard of it, but I
old
never played it.
old PS2
Mm-mm.
game.
I
That one
heard
was a
of it.
Japanese game. That one's fucking scary. That one
Yeah.
is.
Is that
Uh,
kind of one like I don't want to say it the wrong way, but is that kind of like them games where it's always a Japanese game. You never have nothing but a fucking flashlight and
and yeah,
yeah,
and
you got a
like with
camera
Silent
or some shit.
Hill. Yeah.
Yeah, Silent
Yeah.
Hill. Yeah.
Fatal Frame. You only had an old school camera.
Mm-hmm.
So like you could see like if you were walking through without the camera, you didn't see anything, but you'd be getting hurt. But once
Mm-hmm.
you pulled the camera up, you like the camera allowed you to see ghosts that were in front of you.
Yeah.
And you would kill them by taking pictures of them. You'd have to take portraits of them, to,
Yeah.
to kill them. And yeah, a lot of jump scares in that one.
For sure. I
Oh,
watched that on a playthrough. It scared the fuck out of me, so I never turned it on.
Yeah.
I was going to say another game just like that is Outlast, where you
Oh
got
yeah.
your little webcam. That game is scary as shit. Outlast. I think
Yeah.
Outlast One was more suspenseful than Outlast Two, and then I think
Mm-hmm.
they have Outlast Three, where you're in this little village. But the first one was like, God damn! Like I tried to play that with me and my buddies in college. Um, we all looked up the game, and me. All right, so the person that played it was my college buddy named Everett. And me and Chris, we ain't had shit to do this weekend, so we was like, "Hey, we'll pay you money to buy the game and play it." So we watched his ass play it. We all on the fucking couch like these, like shoulder to shoulder. And when some shit, scary shit that happened, he'd jump. So we all fucking jumping because we like shoulder to shoulder, watching him go around like corners ultra fucking slow. Basically, the premise of Outlast is you're a journalist and you trying to figure out the mystery of this asylum or whatever. So you got to sneak your ass around and shit. But it's these obviously it's an asylum, so you got all these motherfucking crazy ass motherfuckers trying to kill your ass. And then, without getting too deep into it for people that ain't see it, like you got this doctor or whatever that's trying to.
Oh yeah. Make you his bride.
Yes,
What?
it's deep as fuck.
Yeah.
You ain't never
Yeah.
see
That
it?
Are
that's
you a girl or a man?
No, you're a
it
guy.
doesn't matter. That's yeah.
But he's gonna make. this
Yeah,
man
that's
bride.
one of like the top 15 like horror like bosses that stick with you. Like, yeah, this dude, he's willing to cut you up to make you his bride.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Cut
I think that's
cut
two,
you
ain't it?
up. I
I
think
think
it
that
is
gotta
too.
be
Yeah.
out. I think that's Outlast too, because the first one you just in this asylum, but you got these two big ass Terry Crews motherfuckers, booty butt ass naked, and you can no, you can literally see they shit, and they just outside the other cage, like, oh, we we want that, and I think they brothers too. Like, hey, you see that? I can't remember the dialogue, but you sound like some shit like, oh, that's fresh meat right there.
Ooh.
Nah.
Terry,
I'm
I'm
gonna
talking
let that
about two
game
big ass
stay
Terry
over
Crews
there.
motherfuckers, and then they'll leave, and you over here trying to, because there's a broken floor to your side, so you gotta like shimmy across, and you got this another motherfucker that's in the jail cell that's basically make your screen shake because you know he'll go to grab you, scared the fuck out of you, dog. There's a lot of jump
Mm,
scares in that one.
yeah.
Okay.
That's the game right there.
You guys ever play Control?
I
Yes,
yeah
I played
I didn't play it,
Control.
but I watched the last play of it. Yeah.
That's a fucking good one. But that goes
Psychological.
it goes hand in hand with the SCP Foundation stuff.
Hmm.
Uh like, do you guys know about the SCP stuff?
No, tell me about
Hmm.
it.
It's called Secure, Contain, Protect, and it's basically this underground foundation that deals with anomalies that
Hmm.
cause weird things to happen.
Hmm.
And like there's thousands of them and each one's different. It could be like a actual person, it could be just a little like a TV remote that causes it. Like there's
Hmm.
one called the Infinite Stairwell, and basically the foundation got word of this of a university, I don't know where, but they had claimed that multiple students were going missing. So the foundation realized that it was the stairwell, and they would send these basically people that were expendable, like, so like prisoners that were on, death row. They would make them an offer
Hmm.
like, hey, if you do this for us, we'll let you go. So they had to go down the stairwell, and basically
Hmm.
the stairwell was infinite. Like no matter how much light they brought in, it would still be dark. They would go
Damn,
down like 500 flights of stairs, and if like they'd still be able to see the top. Like it nuts, stuff like that.
that sound like them back room type shit.
Yeah, yeah, it could be. But like I listened to one the other day that was really fucked up. It was like a television game show. So this
Hmm.
guy had
Hmm.
come home, and his roommate is kind of like trying to cheer him up because you need to get out there more. All you do is work.
Yeah,
So he has a
sound like
drink
me.
with his friend. They open these two beers, and his friend drinks a beer, and his friend starts getting sucked into the bottle of the beer. Like
Hmm.
his lips start going, and then they start ripping, and then
Damn.
slowly his entire body gets sucked into the top of this bottle, and he's
Hmm.
freaking out. He's like, what the hell is going on?
Yeah.
And then eventually the bottle pops, and then this crazy kind of like TV announcer comes out of nowhere, like, oh, we got him this time, guys, that was a good laugh, huh? And then a studio audience appears, and this guy's like, what the fuck is going on?
Dang.
And but it's this weird anomaly that like randomly he'll pop up and act like it's a game show, and people will die from it.
Is this
Shit.
a TV show?
No, 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 no. This is just like, you can actually go to they have a wiki, but it's just look up SCP, and you'll find all these little nuggets, these little stories. And like when you read them, you're like, man, this would be a good movie, this would be a good TV show. but
Yeah.
but
Hmm.
yeah, like crazy shit like that.
Okay.
When y'all was growing
I
up, did
fuck
y'all ever
with it.
used to listen to those YouTube creepy pastas stories?
Yeah, they're very similar to those, but yeah, I
Oh
did
yeah,
Okay.
that
yeah, yeah.
with the Russian sleep experiment.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's one of the first ones that hit me.
That was a good one.
God damn. I just rewatched part of that like a month ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm good. I'm good.
Shit, another suspenseful game. It's kind of like one of those games where you trying to figure out this mystery, and you will be going into the dark web. And if you keep getting too far into it, they send like assassins for you and shit like that. And because Markiplier played it, and they would come in and they have like a white mask. Do you know the game I'm talking about? Let me see if I can look it
Mm.
up.
Yeah,
Uh,
Markiplier's really. I heard of one game that he was playing. I think it was an underwater based one. Um,
it's called Welcome to the Game.
Basically,
Well, there you go.
well, in the one that I'm talking about, he was doing a playthrough. It's a simple game where like you go into bodies of ocean in a small like submarine, and then in
Mm-hmm.
one particular area, there's a scary scene where you have to manually back up and look to the camera to see what's outside of the submarine. And
Mm-hmm.
when you do, you see like a giant eyeball staring back at you,
Damn.
like meaning that there's like a monster in there with you. And I think this one game that Markiplier played, he actually got the rights to it to make a movie, and he's actually producing that right now.
Mm. Yeah,
Yeah,
I like
if you
that.
want to, yeah, if you want to have like a little scary time, just go to Markiplier scary game playlist and just watch them shits for Halloween.
yeah,
You'll be satisfied.
Is it is it anything that y'all gonna be doing to celebrate this Halloween? Scary shit.
scary shit. No, I usually stay away from the haunted houses and whatnot.
Okay. I'm thinking about doing a haunted what they call it? Hayride, but it's a paintball one where you can shoot zombies.
Oh, that'd be
Do they
sick.
shoot back?
No, they just do that.
You'll be
That's not
stuck.
Detroit. It's not Detroit. But
Yeah,
yeah.
they got to really make sure motherfuckers don't bring their real gun because people gonna be stupid.
Oh yeah,
Oh, don't say that.
that
It's out there in
that does
Farmington
sound
Hills.
fun though. Like that kind
Yeah.
of setup.
I'm
I
gonna go
always
ahead
wanted
and
to do that shit where you had to drive down that road with your windows down, and it'd be like scary motherfuckers trying to grab you and shit through the windows while you're driving.
Clowns
It's
fucking
kind
with
it's kind of
people,
like
man.
what you talking about, but
Oh,
it's not a hayride. You're in your actual car driving down the road, and it's pitch black, and they tell you to have all your windows down so motherfuckers can fuck with you through the window.
that's dope. That's dope. I never thought about doing that because I think I'm gonna get mad too fast. Like, bros, don't fucking touch me. You know what I'm saying? So
Shit,
no, that's
just
not
ride
for
with your
me.
windows. They ain't gonna know. I mean, they might break a finger if they trying to charge do it.
Yeah, yeah. Cause oh wait. Have y'all heard about that one place where they almost got like sued or something? You get 20 or 60,000 if you go through it, but you gotta sign a waiver because you
Yeah,
legally can
I
get
know.
tortured.
Yeah, me and my coworkers was talking
What?
about that. It's twenty thousand
You can
dollars.
legally get tortured?
No, you can
Yes,
they can
because you
legally
signed a
kill you.
waiver.
No, they can legally kill you.
The fuck?
Yeah, because
No,
no,
they can't take it that far.
you want to bet? If you read that shit, they
Is
said
it?
people died. No, we
Is
talked about
this?
no. Me and my I know exactly what you're talking about. I can't remember where it's at, but me and my
Is this in? It's in.
coworkers.
It sounds like it's in Belize. Like, where the
This
fuck
is
is this?
America.
No, this is in fucking
There's no
America.
fucking way.
I swear to God, I read this shit thoroughly. They said you sign a fucking waiver, and if you die, they cannot sue you. And nobody won because when you get to the end, motherfuckers is pulling your fucking teeth out, and you are getting
Yes,
fucked
they
up.
take it that far.
That nobody ever won. Everybody
Okay.
quit, but you leaving with no fucking teeth. If you made it close to the fucking end, I think you got to stay a certain amount of days. I can't remember how many days, but nobody ever won only because they are torturing your ass like you in the fucking Secret Service and you fucked up. They
The
is
Okay.
fucking your shit
Okay.
up.
the McCamey
Okay.
Manor.
Okay. All right. Yeah. I'm looking it up right now. So, okay.
I
Signing
mean,
something that says they're not liable for you dying is not the same as saying something that we can kill you. That's different.
they basically saying you gonna die. You ain't winning this 20 grand.
No. They're saying it's very different. They're worded very different. But
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
okay. You're not liable if you have like a heart attack from the shock or whatever. It's not saying like, yeah, Paul over there with the 22 can pump you up a couple times.
You
It's
dying from this torture. You dying. You ain't getting
no,
20
I don't
grand,
think
sir.
it's.
You're gonna leave a few little. You gonna come in with 5 limbs or 5 little fingers, and you're gonna leave with 9.
I'm looking at it. It's like
You ain't leaving with 20 grand.
I just read something on it. Somebody just said there is no 20,000.
participant fully understands and agrees that being scared, having a panic attack, etc., does not count as serious injury. Participant fully understands and agrees that their tour may include the use of hypodermic needles, zappers, tasers, or dog shock collars.
It's basically
participant
Saw.
vote.
It's basically Saw without the actual murder.
No, they're not sawing into people.
No, I'm talking the movie Saw. It's like that, but not to like the extreme. But if you're getting close to winning, they go take it there. I guarantee you ain't no way about to win. They gonna take that bitch to Saw forward.
Like
They
you know
gonna
how they have like you know how they have the cameras, and then there's like someone in a trailer that's watching it all go down.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like this guy's like, hey Jim, this guy's almost at the end. Fucking kill him.
Yeah. Hey, break his ankles.
Yeah, make sure that doesn't happen.
right.
We don't have $20,000.
Exactly. I was just going to say that we ain't even got to 20. Make sure he fucking quit. He came in with 32 teeth. Make sure he leave with 5. Free dental service.
Spike that hypothermic needle. Put something in there.
Yeah. Make these needles disappear real quick.
That dog collar don't have an off switch.
Turn that bitch all the way up.
Put the sprinkler on too, just to be sure.
Man.
You know what? Give him this plugged-in toaster.
Grab him and hold him.
Man,
low key, you know that shit does happen for some of these haunted houses, especially when they have like a reputation to uphold. It's like, we gotta go, we gotta go super crazy now. Yeah. Same thing with like those food competition, restaurants. It's like, when Man versus Food comes through and they say they can handle spicy food, and they're like, let's put a ton of pepper sauce in here.
Did you see the dude try to sue? I forgot the dude's name, Adam something. But he actually tried to sue because he was doing a hot wing challenge, and they actually made the hot wings hotter than it's supposed to be. And he had to go. I think he had to go to the hospital or something and get his stomach pumped. But he tried to sue that restaurant. But they signed. He signed a waiver. But they made the chicken intentionally hotter. They added some more of that abstract, ghost pepper abstract, and made it a lot hotter than it was supposed to be.
Yeah.
So they cheated.
That you deserve.
He almost completed it still, but they cheated for sure.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, we are close to the end. Do we want to talk about Taylor Swift?
Let's talk about Taylor Swift.
Just for a little bit. Yeah. But it's a convergence of the worlds where the football guys are now conversing with the Taylor Swift fans because she is dating Kansas City Chiefs star Travis Kelce.
I heard. Okay, this is a little rumor bullshit, but I heard he was. I don't want to say more likable, but a lot of people liked him more when he was dating that model chick. And then he looked like a murderer cop with that little mustache and buzz cut.
That's just being a white dude. Like you can't rock a just plain mustache and not look like a cop.
A state trooper.
I remember seeing a comment said he looked like the cop that turned his body cam off.
Bro, that's the one I was talking about. That's what I was talking about. Man.
Yeah, it's like you go from hey, where my hug at to oh yeah, we need
Sir,
to see
get
a
out
license.
He has something in his hand.
Sir, let me see your hands.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Is this model the same one that he did that TV show with?
Was she a black model?
I don't recall. All I know is that he's kind of getting dragged at the moment by his ex. And apparently he met his ex on a dating show where there were 50 women trying to compete for his, being his.
Oh, that I don't know. Dating. I just know she had a little spice to her. She could have been, I don't know what she was. I don't even want to put something on her. But she was a little darker complexion. Light skin, but darker complexion.
Yeah.
And that's the last person I remember. But somebody said this. It's a rumor though, right? They said she's doing this on purpose because she's really a Eagles fan because that's where she's from. You feel me? And they said she's dating him on purpose to get him off his game to make them lose.
The Mia Khalifa strategy. Okay.
Man. Yeah.
Do you remember that?
With his jersey sales, shit, I don't think he don't give a fuck. I think they get.
Do he get a percentage of that?
I think so. Yeah,
it's a small percentage with the CBA. Yeah.
Okay, okay. Oh yeah, y'all know about all that sports and shit like that. We talk about
Yeah,
10
shit. More
podcasts
money
ago.
coming in his pocket. I think he can care less about some other bitch. I mean, female.
But
Yeah.
you got to be honest. Like if you look at the other stuff that's going on, like with Patrick, yeah, Patrick Mahomes.
Hmm.
Um, wait, who is the quarterback for the Chiefs? It's
Yeah,
Patrick Mahomes, right?
yeah.
His brother. Who's his brother?
I don't know his brother.
Well, anyways, his brother is a huge distraction, and like he's actually charged with sexual assault right now,
Yeah,
so
I
he
was just
hasn't
gonna
been
say
seen at
that
the
wasn't.
games.
Yeah,
Yeah, but like he was like a huge distraction because like I think it was noted that like during the off season he had to have a talk with his brother and his wife for
Mm.
like being a little too extra during the games and stuff to the point
Yeah.
where everyone for the most part Patrick Mahomes is liked. People don't really have a problem with him. He's a very good quarterback. But who he surrounds himself with, they're kind of like annoying assholes.
Okay.
So even though Patrick Mahomes isn't an annoying asshole, by proxy, he's an annoying asshole because of who he has with him.
Got you.
So like it was fucking up the locker room. People were getting pissed because like his brother's doing all this extra crazy shit. So now when you add one of the biggest music stars right now in Taylor Swift, is that a distraction in the locker room? I kind of think it is.
Most definitely. Most definitely.
yeah.
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 But
And
yeah,
her music trash.
I heard people
it's
say they were just for monetary
Publicity.
gain. Yeah,
I don't see that like because she's already crazy rich. Like if
Yeah.
anyone if
No,
anyone
for
is the
him.
yeah for him
Oh.
definitely I like he's not
Yeah, like a
he
storyline
is
type of
like
shit.
he is kind of like a poster boy, but he's not nearly like the face of the league.
Facts. Okay, I got you. I got you. I got you. I know
But yeah,
another part of that stuff though. Her dating him is the color she wearing,
the
and
fits.
now she got the yeah her outfits yeah her outfits, and she fucking with the New Balance 550s, the white, red, and black one, and them bitches selling out everywhere
Just because
just
she
just
wore them.
because of her.
Yeah.
They saw her wear it and was like, you know what? I didn't like this shoe. It's so many comments saying that I didn't like this shoe, but she's making me want to buy it. All right, she persuaded me. All right, then it is, bro. Everybody's buying that shoe just because they saw it on her little pale ass feet.
Yeah. Well, I
That's
mean, like
that's star power for you.
with that long ass neck. Yeah.
Uh,
Well, no, I mean, like we're probably gonna get kamikazed by these T Swift fans, but I mean, to me,
Damn,
it's kind of crazy that it's like because you love Taylor Swift so much, you are buying her boyfriend's jersey.
yeah,
Think
that's
about that.
love.
Say it
That's
slow.
love.
Say it slow. You're buying another woman's boyfriend's jersey
That's wild,
because you love that music when you were growing up.
man.
Like,
You should have seen what happened when she came to Detroit, bro. It's 12
yeah,
o'clock at night. The damn concert ended at 10. Why the fuck is every freeway still packed?
yeah.
I was late. Look at me in the camera. I was late for work because of you, Taylor Swift. Fuck you.
Do the right thing, Taylor.
Do the right thing.
Do the right thing.
Break them off a little couple dollars for being late.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Let him hold $40.
Yeah, I'm gonna need more. I'm gonna need 40K. You feel me?
No,
I'm
but like,
suing. I was late for work.
but no, you can't deny like no matter what your feelings are about Taylor Swift, you cannot deny the Taylor Swift effect.
Yeah,
Like she moves shit. Like
Is
for
her
shit gets
sure.
done on her watch.
is her popularity damn near up there Michael Jackson? How
Fuck
motherfuckers was
no. Don't ever
fainting?
think. Don't ever say that.
I
Don't ever
mean,
say
to
that.
us,
Yeah,
obviously not, but her
I no,
fame is up there with Michael
I
Jackson.
I have to agree because what was the number that they were throwing out? Like this tour generated like $4 billion in
Shit,
like
I
the
don't.
U.S. economy.
I mean, motherfucker, Michael Jackson had motherfuckers fainting, but goddamn, she got some power. She got some weight when she comes somewhere for sure.
Bro, Michael Jackson made motherfuckers cry. They looked at him and passed out.
No, I ain't talking about the emotional aspect from her singing. It's just the fact that when she's in town, that shit sells the fuck out. Like how you said, you was
Okay,
fucking late.
all right. Listen to this stat. Okay, think about it. The Eras tour, which is the tour that Taylor Swift is on right now, is
Hmm.
projected to generate close to $5 billion in consumer spending in the U.S. alone. That's just the U.S.
Damn.
Quote, if Taylor Swift were an economy, she would be bigger than 50 countries.
That's
That's
crazy.
up there with Michael Jackson, in my opinion.
Read Michael Jackson stats. I need to hear some of his shit.
Yeah, let's close it off on Michael Jackson stats. Let's see what he got.
Oh no, I mean like, okay, yeah, go ahead and look up. But I mean, like, you got it. All right, with Michael
That's
Jackson,
crazy though. Those are crazy numbers.
We'll have to go back to the Michael Jackson one because you got to talk about inflation and shit. And again, that stat line is just the U.S. So I mean, that's nuts in this day and age to have someone able to do that.
That's true.
So what did you look up? You said her tour did what? Like, what's the stat that you're looking at?
It's from Time Magazine. Her tour is projected to generate close to $5 billion in consumer spending, and that's everything related to the tour. So people buying hotel tickets or hotel stays to go to the tour, people flying to the city to watch the tour, people eating at the restaurants to go to the tour. That's what all that money is from. Not just
Yeah,
like tickets and merch.
Yeah. Well, the only thing I see is something from 2013 saying Michael Jackson's tour could have made 1.5 billion. So, I mean, with for inflation, I'm pretty sure it would have, tripled that. But yeah, that's gonna be hard to.
What the fuck?
That's the T Swift effect.
God damn. Okay.
That's that light skin effect.
Next podcast, we're gonna bring that shit back up again.
That's that light skin effect. They ain't gonna fucking. So
I don't like that.
When it comes to popularity, me and my wife talked about this. We gonna end it off on this note. Caucasian people when they got a wave, they got a fucking wave. It takes a lot for a fucking minority to make anything kind of pop. Like you got to grind, but when you famous and you Caucasian, that shit gonna blow up kind of fast, and not kind of fast, very fast.
Yeah,
like
very
that majority weight that come with some fucking power for sure.
Yeah. I mean, we were talking about this with the Beyonce thing. Like Beyonce is ending the Blue Ivy, deal that she's got with Adidas.
Right.
It's because sales were lower than they expected. Whereas anything Taylor wears, people are buying that shit. It's not even like a collab that she's doing. But
that's true. It's just whatever she put on. Period.
What she's wearing, people want to wear it. So yeah, it's crazy. We're gonna be spending Taylor bucks in the future.
With her fucking face on it though.
Yeah. But I think we're good to stop here, guys.
Yeah.
So this has been Off the Top with Eric Pearson Red. I'm your host Eric, and joining me today were
your boy P
and your man's Red.
Yeah. So we'll talk to you guys next week. Have a good week, y'all.
With a scary gang.
Ooh, spooky gang.
There we go.